A young man spent a year teaching a rat how to cook. Can such an absurd idea become a reality? It is said that rats are one of the smartest species on Earth, possessing exceptional memory and learning abilities. For this purpose, the young man customized a miniature kitchen, equipped with professional cooking equipment for the rat. In the end, he would invite an unsuspecting food critic to rate the dishes prepared by the rat. Before starting to cook, the first step is of course to wash hands. After washing hands, the next step is to start selecting ingredients. The rat needs to climb up the slope next to the shelf, then start from the top and work its way down. Whenever it encounters usable ingredients, it just needs to press the lever behind, and the ingredients will automatically drop. There are a total of 6 correct ingredients inside, while the rest are distractions. Can the rat make the right choices? With a command from the young man, the rat quickly... Now that all 6 ingredients are ready, it's time for the chopping stage. Since the knife is too heavy, relying solely on the mouse's own strength, it is impossible to chop the vegetables independently. So the guy made a design similar to a lever, placing the mouse at the handle of the knife. This way, with the guy controlling the knife and the added weight of the mouse, it was as if the two of them were working together to chop the vegetables. After all 4 vegetables were chopped, the next step was to stir-fry the sauce. First, the mouse drove over with a frying pan. Then it climbed onto a wheel and kept running until the olive oil on the other end of the device could pour into the pan. The guy added the onions, and the task of stirring was handled by an automatic device. The mouse just needed to press a button on one end, and the device would start stirring continuously. Once the chopped onions are fried until golden, it's time to add the tomato sauce. To get the tomato sauce, the guy specially made a roller skating system. The mouse just needs to climb onto the platform and jump into the pot on one end, using its own weight to obtain the tomato sauce on the other end. As for how to open it, the guy prepared a can opener. The mouse just needs to press it lightly, and the can opener will automatically rotate to open the can. Pour in the tomato sauce and stir-fry until the sauce thickens. The mouse tasted it, and the seasoning was just right. Since the dish being made is a Provençal stew, the next step is to use this sauce as a base. Then, under the supervision of the mouse, layer the sliced vegetables neatly on top of each other, and then place them in the oven. When the time is up, the mouse rings the bell, and the guy serves the dish. Now it's time for the final plating step. The guy carefully layers the baked vegetables and places them into a round mold in the center of the plate. Then, together with the mouse, they press down firmly to shape the vegetables. After removing the mold, drizzle a bit of olive oil, pour over a special sauce, and add a few sprigs of cilantro. Next comes the finishing touch for this dish. The guy even built a platform for it, and the mouse climbed up as instructed. With the guy's encouragement, the mouse successfully placed the chives. Thus, a Provençal stew made through the joint effort of man and mouth is successfully completed. When the unsuspecting food critic tasted it, they immediately gave it a 9 out of 10 rating. However, upon learning that it was made by a mouse, he was initially a bit disgusted, but then found it incredible, not expecting a mouse to create something so delicious. Lastly, just to add, buying car seats is more reliable. You can choose them from the comfort of your home.